tuned into Tampa Bay's RBLR Sports.
Hi, hello. How are you doing? My name is Liz. That's Tom DePinto. I don't know what name you're going by now with this headband.
I'm a new type of guy.
Okay.
I'm Blast Hard McEverready is my new name.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Good
I'm
head.
not calling you that.
Nope, don't do that, please.
Special guest.
Oh,
Izzy.
Dude,
Being just the cutest.
like and subscribe on YouTube right now because this cat is insane.
Isn't she precious? I just look at her. At least once a day I look at her and I just fall to pieces because of how cute she is.
You're missing out crazy style if you're only listening on Spotify.
Yeah. This is you should definitely be on the YouTube because Izzy's giving her best everything right now. She's
surfing a word I'm not allowed to say in the first 1 minute of a YouTube broadcast.
No.
Or for most of it, really. Yeah. Liz, how are you?
I'm okay.
Are we doing it?
I don't love that I'm winning the score predictions again.
Nope.
How are you, Tom?
I'm fine. I just bought a new pair of headphones.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, did you hear about that?
I did. I found them for you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Welcome to the show. I just listened to the I'm going to do a plug for our friends for the I was just listening to the RBLR Bucks podcast, and I was listening to it and going, wow, this is really good. I hope our show's good. So we're mostly just focusing on the cat is what we're doing.
I mean, look at how cute she is.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, she's so precious. She's the light of my life. Ooh, sorry. She's the light of my life.
Keep that camera off you, please.
Yeah. I mean honestly.
Yeah. All right, so Izzy, let's get down to business. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Let me put the mic at her height. Okay.
Let's be serious here. It's only the finest sports journalism for fans of women's soccer. We're here to. This is also an audio medium, Liz.
Yeah.
We are here tonight to talk about our second ever point of the season.
Thank God. At least we got something.
We have acquired another point. Breaking news. Despite Dallas's best efforts, they failed yet again to stop us, as they always do. Some teams just can't stop us. The Carolinas of the world, the Dallases of the universe, the good teams, you would call them. They don't know how to beat us, no matter what. Down a player, 11 players out, 2 academy players starting, playoffs on the line, playoffs not on the line. Good teams can't beat us. And that will come in handy later in the season, I feel like. Right?
I mean, hopefully it comes in handy in like 2 weeks.
Hopefully it comes, yeah. Against Fort Lauderdale, who is currently making a case to be a very good team, actually. Possibly the actual best team in the league at the moment.
Yeah.
But that's because they beat Dallas the prior match week. They beat them 4-1. They kind of set the tone there for what we were trying to do. We didn't do 4. We didn't really get 4 goals in on them. We did get 1, which is impressive, given how things have been going. And have you ever seen a team with 11 unavailable players?
I have not. And from the audience, here's the list. So we have our usual Yuki Watari, injured knee.
She's been unavailable since the team was born.
Yeah, unfortunately. Parker Goins, injured knee. Victoria Haugen, injured arm. Emerson Elgin, I don't even know when she got injured. Injured foot. Jordan Zaid, injured quad. Ava Takersley, injured quad. Jillian Shimkin, suspended 1 game. Vivian Bissett, injured knee. Gabby Provenzano, injured knee. Alyssa Parsons, just unavailable. Like, what happened to Alyssa Parsons? Is she okay?
Grounded.
And then Charlotte McLean, questionable.
The question was answered, and it was no, by the way.
Yeah.
No Charlotte McLean. Really, really interesting. Like, 11 players unavailable, but I think we had to have a certain amount of players on the bench. Is that a rule where like you have to, or like it just seems good to do it? Because Provenzano,
there's a requirement.
Gabby Provenzano, injured knee, was dressed in her game uniform and also wearing the biggest knee brace I've ever seen in my life.
God bless her, hobbling out there.
So yes, it is a rule. So technically available, Gabby Provenzano, and also making her first appearance on the bench dressed in a full Sun uniform was Olga Masambo, who, as we all know, we don't know what's going on with her, but obviously not available. Let's be honest. Was never available. Has never been available. Hope she's available sooner rather than later, because she was playing in the African Continental Tournament like a couple months ago.
Yeah, I don't.
There's a lot.
What?
There's a lot I don't understand right now. It's I don't know. It's kind of the weird thing about like doing this podcast for a sports team that doesn't have a lot of other media or put out a lot of other information, is we just have to sort of vamp sometimes. Nice cattail. We just got to sort of vamp sometimes about like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Like we're left in the dark about so many things constantly, about this league, about this team. And we just got to fill in the blanks and speculate, which is fun in its own right, to be sure.
Speculate wildly.
Wild speculation. Aggressive speculation.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, why is Olga not playing? I thought she was just playing for DR Congo not too long ago.
Yeah, it couldn't have no idea. It
I have
doesn't
no
make any
idea.
sense.
So yeah, 18-player game day roster, 11 on the field. We had a backup goalie. We end up using 2 subs this game, which is like 3 less than you're allowed to, right? You can have 5 subs.
Yeah, but we didn't really have those subs.
Yeah, and one of those subs came in the 90 plus 5, the 95th minute.
Which like I
guess you might as well. You could have done that earlier, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah, I don't know. That was Keen late. She wasn't exactly firing on all cylinders lately, but to sub her in for literally like less than a minute.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that's weird. That's just weird.
This whole game was weird.
Yeah.
Down to the fact that Dallas didn't just beat the ever-loving hell out of us. Like they probably should have.
Yeah, I hate to say that. We were talking about this during the rewatch. It felt like the North Carolina game where it's like North Carolina make lots of mistakes. That's very good for us.
Yeah. Bad teams want to like come in and make their name against us. And good teams are like, no, we got this. We know what we're doing here. And they just end up messing everything up. So, I mean, obviously you want more than 2 points out of 5 games right now, right? 5 or 6, 5. But at the same time, it's good we're not dropping. We got a point off Carolina. We got a point off Dallas. And I'm saying Carolina, but they're not exactly fantastic this year either, are they?
No, they just lost to Spokane.
Yeah, they did just lose to Spokane. They're still winless. It's us and Carolina winless. Yeah. The 2 best teams last year, the 2 best teams in the spring last year, much less all season, without wins.
Big implosion.
Basically. Which is not what you want.
No.
Famously. How the turntables have.
Yeah.
Tabled.
They have.
How the table have turned.
Yeah, it's flipped entirely upside down.
Almost. I mean, Fort Lauderdale's up there. No, it's not. It's just two teams. Because Dallas is still up there. Fort Lauderdale's still up there.
Yeah, but DC's up there.
True. Lexington's up there. But Lexington also spent $1,000 trillion million dollars.
Roughly.
That's what we're just speculating wildly.
Yeah.
Because we were told the Addie McCain thing was a league record, right?
What's the record?
I don't know, $20 trillion. And the Amina Ekic had to be $10 trillion at least, right?
At minimum.
I don't know. They don't tell us anything. It's the Gainbridge Super League. Isn't Gainbridge like a financial? What do they do for a living? Financial services.
They manage money and shit. Yeah.
They should let us know a little bit more about the money.
Yeah.
Because I don't get it. I don't get it. Man, what a week, right? Yeah.
What a lineup.
What a lineup. Speaking of lineups, Liz, tell us what we're doing. Tell us the formation we've chosen.
4-1-4-1.
Yep.
First for our 1-1 draw
against Dallas Trinity and their cute little horse. That's a new lineup. First time we ever tried this one, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I've got some thoughts on the 4-1-4-1 from watching it, from just like thinking it's obviously a formation born out of necessity. Like, if we didn't have 4 defenders, 1 defensive midfielder, 4 attacking midfielders, and 1 striker available, we probably would have done something different. But not only is this, exactly where most of our players want to play. I say most because I'm still a little on the fence about some people, position-wise. But it's also a pretty easy formation to implement in the first place. 4-1-4-1. It's a good, solid 4-person back line. Everybody on defense who's ever played defense growing up knows how to play in a 4-person back line. You tell Jordan Lister you're the one defensive player, she goes, okay, I'll do that. Carly, Sandrine, Tosh, Sydney are attacking midfielders. You guys are the attackers. And McKenna Batilla as the lone striker, one academy player up top. As bizarre as it sounds, it's like, what do you do for your, for your club team, for high school, for travel ball? Oh, I play striker. Okay, well, go do that. It's very easy to coach. I don't anticipate this formation returning next week against Fort Lauderdale, because I assume we will have more players available. But this was very much, oh my God, we have a game. We have to play 11 soccer players somehow. What do you guys want to do? It had to be the most bizarre. I don't even know if it's a stressful week of practice, because you just kind of go out there and there's no pressure almost.
I still don't really get starting Batilla over Keane unless Keane looked that bad at practice. But
Batilla shoots. How good has Keane been in games at this point? Is she a goal scorer? Dude.
Has she started any games?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Yeah, she started the last game.
She started the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how fantastic was the last game?
Bad.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess the only question you really have with regard to Keane and the striker situation is, maybe bring her on sooner than 90 plus 5.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I think fresh legs at some point would have been smart. That seems like a waste of everyone's time, quite frankly. Subbing in the 95th minute. That's a waste of everyone's time.
Yeah, it's a waste of the fans' time, security, concessions people. Yeah. The only other sub was in the 65th minute, Flint off and Emma Gaines Ramos on. And part of that was Flint was injured, like late in the first half too. She went down with an injury. So I don't know if the plan was to keep her out there longer or what, but Emma Gaines Ramos is a good player to have off the bench, even if she's only like the only option you still have. She's still one of our better players, depth-wise. I think there's something there for sure. And it's just a shame that as soon as it probably starts clicking a little bit later in the fall, she will get whisked away back to DC. So, we're a team riddled with injuries, and those gaps in the injuries, the one gap, to be fair, because, Emerson Elgin is a loanee, but she's injured. So one of the gaps in our injury-ridden lineup is being plugged by a lone player. So we can't count on that. We're going to have to make some signings in the spring. We're only 5 weeks into the season, and I actually am kind of at the point where I'm like, this team needs to make some changes in 2026. I'm almost done with this entire year, half of the season. Yeah. Because you don't get 2 points out of 5 games and, look at a lineup with 11 injuries, 2 points in 5 games, 11 injuries. It's not a good, those aren't good numbers. And it shows in the field. It's not just like that doesn't read good on paper. It doesn't play well on turf either.
Yeah. I know I have a terrible thought, and I feel bad thinking it, but how long do we hang on to Yuki?
I know, right?
Like, I hate to say that she's taking up a spot, but she kind of is.
I guess. I don't know and again, for as complicated as NWSL and MLS roster rules are, they're at least clear about what the rules are.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the USL Championship or Super League, I don't know what the rules really are.
Yeah.
Like, I know she's got a green card, so she's not taking up like an international roster spot. But how many players, like, total are we allowed to roster? Is it that big? Can we put her on? I know NWSL does it, MLS does it, the season-ending injury list, SEI, where you kind of keep them on your team but remove them from the equation. Is that something we have done with Yuki or could do? Because it is crazy. Like, I want to see her play.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like 100%. I would give anything for her to be, ready tomorrow. Yeah. For sure. But it blows that it's.
Is she taking up a spot is the question, I guess.
Yeah.
And if she is, she shouldn't be. You just keep her number on your phone, Not like somebody else is going to sign her while she's injured with an ACL tear, Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. For the most part, the 4-1-4-1, I think it was a lot of people playing where they normally would anyway. The only 2 questions I really have about it are Pluck at the right back spot. I know she played that for Brooklyn last year, but I like her more as a box-to-box midfielder where she's able to get involved more. And I know typically for the Sun, we like to let our wing defenders get up there, but this was obviously a little bit different. And the only other question I have is Sandrine, who was in the center of the midfield. And I assume that's what she normally does, but she's been a pretty big question mark for me this whole season because I'm not familiar with her game. And I don't know if it's the positioning of where she's been or what, but she comes out and she makes a difference when she is visible. When she does something, it's like, wow, that was really good. That was really cool. She's really good. but I feel like I don't see her near enough. And that can't be her fault, right? Because she's a veteran player, national team minutes for Switzerland. Like, we can't be using her right, I feel like. And that has to be because of the injuries. But there's more questions than answers with this team.
Yeah.
And
what the heck is going on with Krejci? How is Wagner starting over Krejci?
The entire goalkeeping situation is bizarre.
God, Schneider, and you know what? I was watching the Carolina game today, and I'm just like, and these assholes have Cindy Martinez on the bench.
Sitting on the bench, right?
Oh, what I would give.
Ashley Orcus is off in Iceland.
Getting clean sheets.
Getting clean sheets, yeah. It's Iceland. Let's not. I think we're a better league.
I don't care.
Yes.
I don't care.
I know. But look, I think the further we get away from Ashley Orcus, the more I think we can be a little honest about it. Like, she was great. Was she one of the best goalies in the league? Probably not, actually. Maybe. I mean, top half. I don't know, but we're not. Wagner looked good. Schneider looks fine. Krejci did not do her best, I would assume.
No, which is crazy.
And it's, yeah. Wagner got her first start. We should clarify and say in this game. And she was first pro game ever, actually. And she was somebody when we signed her, I slotted her in as the third keeper. She had a pretty good college career. She played a lot of minutes, a lot of years, a lot of games for Asheville City in the W League, which is a very good W League team. So that doesn't count for nothing. But then she literally took last year off from playing. Like, she didn't play for Asheville. She coached for Asheville City last year. So the very fact that we signed her was kind of out of left field entirely. I mean, I thought she did really good. Well, I mean, we'll hear more about that later, but I don't understand you understand what the whole outfield thing is with all the injuries, but the carousel of goalkeeping is so worrying too, because nobody's injured there, right? They're not on the injured list.
Yeah, I don't know where Schneider is because Schneider's not listed as injured.
Yeah. So, like, all of a sudden over the past week, Schneider became the third best goalie involved with our team. I guess that's what this says to me. Crazy. I don't know. We need to ask more questions, like, directly, I feel like, because there's a lot of questions. And I hate to come on a show every week and just be like, here's all the questions everybody has. No, I don't have answers. Did you tune in thinking I would have answers? Nobody has answers. There's no answers. Nobody's provided anyone with an answer. It's the wild speculation hour. What do you think this was, the MLB, the NHL, the NFL, where we get coverage? No, it's not. Yeah, so that's our team of necessity. It's the 4-1-4-1. It does kind of end up averaging out sort of nicely to a 2-5-3. If you look at the average positioning of our players in weeks past, it's been a disgusting looking mess. It's been a dish I wouldn't eat. This was kind of reasonable, at least. It was our two center backs, Henny and Sienna, were the two furthest back, as they should be. We had a nice line of 5 players across the middle. Sabrina got up from the left back spot. Sandrine was in there. Lister was pretty much even with the rest of the midfielders, even operating as a defensive player. And then Sydney and Pluck were having a lot of freedom on the right side because they were about in the same spot on average.
Yeah.
Which tells me it was Sydney coming back a lot and it was Pluck going up a lot.
Yeah.
And then Giammona out of the midfield from the left wing spot, and Tosh out of the midfield from the right center spot. We're about even with McKenna on average. So it was on defense, let McKenna stay up top, and then on the attack, get Carly up there, get Tosh up there, because they are the true goal scorers on the team. Patella will take a shot, but she's a child who has never scored a professional goal. So you want to have Carly and Tosh in support.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Liz?
I'm feeling like this felt like a tie that was a win on Saturday, and now it's feeling more like a tie that was a tie.
Yeah. That's a really good way of putting it. Yeah.
Thank you. It's very eloquent.
Yeah, actually. Especially when you get to contrast when you're in the part of the season where you have the Rowdies playing too, and they had a loss that very much felt like, or a draw that very much felt like a loss.
Yeah.
And we were experiencing that kind of secondhand at the same time as we were experiencing the Sun game live. And it made our game feel good. I mean, home games always feel better. You come away from a Sun home game, I think, feeling it stronger one way or the other. If it's a loss, it really hurts. If it's a win, it feels really good. But I think draws even feel better just because we're with our people at Big Jim.
Yeah.
But yeah, a couple days removed. It does feel like a draw, not a loss at all by any measure. Because it is impressive to me still with the players we had, with what we had to do.
Yeah.
I think it's
with literally half the roster out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Dallas, yes, they lost to Fort Lauderdale last week before they played us, but they are still, to this moment, the top team in the league. So to be in 9th place and to take a point off of number 1, it's nice. It's good. It's good. It's no bad. It's no bad. I like it. I want more, especially at home.
I would like to love it.
Yeah. I haven't loved this team in months. August, July. Yeah. I guess I loved them right before the first game happened.
Yeah.
Because I loved the signings, I think. So the first 5 minutes of the game, Liz, how do you think those went?
Better than the 6th minute.
6th minute was bad. I think the 6th minute might have been the worst minute of the entire game, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom, you want to run us through that?
Yeah. We say that because the 6th minute is when Dallas scored their one and only goal, which, again, very nice, very good. But it does suck that it happened so early. And it was, if you've watched any Sun games at all, you've kind of seen this already. There was ball watching. We got beat on the counterattack. Dallas' Sierra Hinson, very good player, had the ball on the left wing, and Wayne Bellata, I believe she's on loan from Washington Spirit. She made a really fantastic diagonal run through the middle of the pitch, and she was behind Jordan Lister the whole time she made this run. Jordan had no idea it was happening, not a single inkling that Wayne Bellata was behind her. So Hinson plays that ball into Bellata. She's got a full head of steam. She's running down. Sienna Bryan steps up to meet it, but Bellata is a NWSL contracted player, so she beats her quite swiftly. Henny slides off of Allie Thornton in the sort of left center of the area to pick up the dribbling Bellata, because that's what you have to do. As a defender, you slide to the ball carrier. But as soon as Henny slides off of Thornton and leaves her open, Bellata has the wherewithal to play the ball back across the other way to Allie Thornton, who isn't going to miss from inside the box when she's uncovered. Yeah. It was a really quick sequence. The kind of thing that happens early in a game when a team's not quite up to where they want to be against a team that is running the entire personnel set they like to have out there. So the fact that we only let Dallas get one, I'm grasping at things right now. And I am trying to remain optimistic and find the silver lining where you can here. The fact that Dallas scored this opening goal shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. I think 69% of people on FOTMob or the USL Super League social media thought Dallas was just going to win outright.
Nice.
Yeah, right. Not nice for Dallas. So the fact that we cleaned it up, it says a lot about our character. And I almost hate to say that because I was giving shit to Denise and Jordan last week for saying, oh, we played a lot better after we gave up a goal. I hate being the team that plays better after you give up a goal. Don't give up a goal. But yeah, that goal we gave up was a lot of ball watching. A lot of people at fault. A lot of people, it's a team sport. There's 11 people out there. You can't blame any one person for any one goal usually. Sometimes you really can, to be fair. But Listro never knew anything about Winnie Bellata's run. She probably should have. Sienna stepped up like she felt she should have, but it wasn't a good step. Mackenzie Pluck on the right side, playing a position she has played before, but not for us, was just on an island. There was no overlap from Dallas on the left sideline. There was nobody to Sierra Hinson's left side. There was no option for her to pass over there. It was all interior. She was always looking that way. She never head faked or nothing. And yet, Mackenzie Pluck was on her own, completely out of the play. So those three players, yes, screwed up. But if it takes three players to make a goal when it's the first choice 11 for the first place team in the league, and we don't let another one happen, good. But it still shouldn't happen. We're the defending champs. So It sucks we're in this position. But that's exactly what happened. I thought I would have had to rewatch that goal a lot more than I ended up watching it, but it's pretty straightforward, really. It's one good run. Henny made the slide she was supposed to, and you slide to the ball carrier so they don't have the easy shot, but when you do that, you force the pass. It's what you're supposed to do, but these are professional soccer players. All right. Move us on. We're down a goal. It's no big deal. Plenty of game left. 84 minutes of soccer left to be played.
Yeah.
You got in your notes here that we look like we are already a player down.
Yeah.
Which is just sort of the default when we play Dallas at this point, I feel like. Kind of every game ever against them. But they're not converting. They had that one moment of brilliance, and it hasn't been there the rest of the time. Flint went down actually way earlier than I thought. She went down around the 30th minute, a little bit earlier actually. And stuck it out because she knew she had to. She didn't come off the field until second half.
Yeah. See, we have some good opportunities. Gaillard makes it to McKenna, but it immediately gets taken away. But it was a great ball to the middle, the box.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about with Sandrine is there's flashes of it there where it's oh, she really knows what she's doing. But it's just not. It's got to be us. It's got to be the rest of the team. I don't know enough about her at this point, honestly, to blame her for anything. She's got to be good. I can still 5 weeks into. It's not like she's played 5 weeks worth of games either. She was a sub for 2 games. She didn't play in a bunch of games, so she's still I don't know, learning son. We're still learning her.
Yeah, not a lot happens after that in the first half. The 45th plus one, McKenna has a really nice little turnaround and shoot move, a little more power. And I think maybe that could have actually been a problem for Dallas, but I did like the initiative.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the word. Ingenuity, whatever.
She's a shooter. There's if you crunch the number, there's always the eye test about players, especially in soccer, all sports, but especially in soccer. I feel like you got the eye test, and then you got the stats, the numbers. And I've seen some stats, I've seen some numbers that will paint a very poor picture of McKenna Batilla in this past game. I know the USL analytics account on Blue Sky, they do really good work, that the league's not doing. So go support them. But they rated her like a 32 out of 100, like worst on our team for this game against Dallas. But for me, at least, and at least in the first half when they were attacking towards us, when it really felt like something, she's a shooter. She's trying to make something happen. The difference between a goal and no goal for a striker is the difference between having a good game and a bad game. So just the fact that she's shooting, and I mean, that's so important. Like, Liz, you know the answer to this. How many shots do we end up having in this game? And how many shots are on target in this game?
10 shots.
10 shots in total. How many are on frame? 2. Yeah. So one of those was this one shot that 50% of our shots that are on frame was this pretty weak effort from McKenna Batilla. The other one is the goal. Like, we're not
oh God, I just realized that.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not like we're not shooting enough because we had 10 shots. They're not good, though. So, yeah, we end the half with a shot on goal. And it happens in first half of stoppage time. Pretty poor. Not good enough. I love the player interviews because, like, Jordan Lister said it, not good enough. She said that like 2 games ago. And it's still not good enough. It's got to get good enough at some point, guys. It really does.
Yeah. We end the half with 36% possession.
Right, which is not good.
No,
I would say.
One might even say that's bad.
It's in the ballpark of bad, at least.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize that. Nothing from us in the league highlight package after the first half. Even the goal?
That wasn't our goal. I mean, in the game highlights, the Dallas versus Sun highlights.
Yeah.
It was all 45 minutes worth of condensed Dallas doing stuff. There was
okay. I misunderstood. I read it back.
No, there was no chance by Sun FC. There was no good dribble by Sun FC. There was none of that. Oof. There was no good save by Sun FC in the first 45.
That's pretty bad.
Because there was only one good chance in the 6 minute. So yeah, it was not a good half by either team. If you're a Dallas fan, you don't come out of this feeling good. If you're a Dallas fan, you come out of this game feeling worse than we do, honestly.
Yeah.
So there's that, I guess. Yeah, we always come out a little bit hotter in the second half. I think every game we've ever played, we come out a little bit hot. Sometimes there's a bit of a drop off as both teams make their subs and all the players adjust around the 60th minute or whatever. But here, the 48th minute, Tosh Flint finally decided, screw it, have a go. And it's not too far off. It curves away from the goal a little bit, but at least she recognized she had some space, some time, and she shot. So that's nice. couple minutes later, Dallas gets a wide open counterattack style back post header that goes right back across the face of goal, but nobody's there. So pretty lucky. Could be 2-1 there, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't like that we're lucky, though. I'd like to be good.
Hey, defending champs aren't always good. We got lucky a lot last season, to be fair, on our way to winning the championship.
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale got lucky a lot on their way to losing in the championship game. Carolina and Dallas were good all year, and see where'd that get them? First round exits.
Yeah. True. All right. Well.
Hey, right? Little things. Giammona has another. She's got a chance for us. Like we're starting to put some things together. This is probably the first half of the second half is probably where a lot of our 10 shots come from, I would say.
Yeah.
Without crunching the numbers on that. Giammona gets a good, nice little run into the box. Gets brought down. I wouldn't really say it was a foul, and neither would the ref.
No, it was a little falling over.
Felt a little desperate on her end, which I totally understand. But it is good. It's those things you look for out of a player. When things are going bad, you look for the players who are wanting to make something happen. And Carly's always been that for us. So as lucky as we got with that header across the goal that didn't find anybody, we got so incredibly really lucky in the 64th minute. Oh my God. Wayne Bellata, probably the player of the game for Dallas. Definitely the player of the game, if not for this moment. Completely unmarked again, just like the earlier header. Totally unmarked on the back post on the right side. Nothing but goal to shoot at. And skies it high into the swamp. And thank God she did. Because, that goal was open mouth sandwich, Monte Cristo screaming at her, dripping in sauce style.
Yeah, so now it could have been 3-0.
Should be, really.
Yeah.
At least 2-1. Not 3-0, 3-1. We earned. Oh, no, we haven't scored yet. Yeah.
We haven't scored yet. Nope.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so should be 2-0, could be 3-0. And if either of those goals in, that might change things, ripple effect, knock-on effect. But hey, it's 1-0. We're still in it.
We sub out Flint. We bring in Emma Gaines Ramos.
Yep. Flint was probably hurting the whole time she was out there.
Yeah.
But
I bet you Denise took her in the locker room. Was like, give me 15 minutes.
Exactly. Literally.
Give me 15 minutes.
Maybe 20. You're tough, right?
Yeah.
Do you want people to think England's not tough? Get out there.
And so this is another one though. 2 minutes later in the 66th, there's absolute chaos in the box. Dallas should have scored again by now. Yeah. So it could be 4-0.
Yeah, I to some degree, I think it's got to be some home field cooking, even when the crowd's not rocking, because it wasn't an especially well attended game. Even when the crowd's not rocking at Big Jim, just the fact that the team's playing at home, I think, does help them.
Yeah.
Just the fact that you got to travel to Tampa seems to really screw everybody up. There's some dark magic on that campus.
I think there's dark magic in Florida, but yeah.
Just in general, yeah. But yeah.
The ancient Indian burial ground.
Right, we use tribal names on this podcast, but yes, the Seminoles and the Calusas did some great work.
Yes.
The Gujaratis had very little to do with this. Indian.
Oh, 2 minutes later, we all breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah, 68th minute, we score.
My God.
And who else would score this season for us? Just the player who's been scoring all but 2 of our goals, right?
Yeah.
Carly Giammona. I think we've had a headed goal by Sandrine Gaillard, excuse me. Congratulations on your wedding. I think we had a headed goal by Gabby Provenzano. And I think every other goal we've scored this season has been Carly Giammona, right?
She is tied for the league lead, yes.
Tied for league.
Yeah.
And on the worst team in the league.
Just tied with, it's just Maddie Mercado. No big deal.
Oh, who did not score against Spokane, which means she did not tie the record for most consecutive games with a goal.
Nope.
Suck on that, Maddie. Cry into your quickest goal in league history shaped pillow tonight.
I was going to say, cry into your plate.
Yeah. She didn't win that. That's not her plate. She wasn't on the team last year. That's not hers. She can't claim that. Yeah. She's part of the worst Carolina Ascent team ever. Ever in the history of Carolina Ascent.
Terrible.
Yeah. We did a really good job of peeling off of our one goal to talk shit on Carolina.
Anything to talk about. Carolina, decent.
Carolina, decent. DC, decent. DC, real decent, actually. No, okay.
Oh, no,
so,
Tampa Bay suck.
Tampa Bay suck. No, don't do that. You can't say that.
I think I can.
I'm surprised Fort Lauderdale's one fan hasn't come up with that.
Yeah, they come up with Champa Bay.
Champa Bay, yeah. That's what we get.
Yep.
Which again is a play on Champa Bay. It's the only reason it makes any sense, which fine. Remind me of the Stanley Cups we won and the Lombardi trophies we won. I don't mind.
I know. I didn't want to give him any ideas, but I was like, I feel like I've heard Tampa called so much worse.
Oh yeah. Tampa Bay suck.
I was about to say Tampa Bay, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so the Tampa Bay suck.
Skank Pete.
Tank Pete, yeah.
No, Skank Pete.
Stank Pete. Skank Pete, yeah.
Yeah.
I lived in Tallahassee. We were Tallanasty, Tallatrashy.
Yep.
Yeah. Whatever. We're not Gainesville. We're not Jacksonville. That's what matters.
Or Fort Lauderdale. I mean Fort Loserdale.
Yeah, Fart Loserdale.
Fart Loserdale. We are professionals.
No, we're not. Nope.
If we just keep saying it, people will believe it.
Not for a moment, we're not. So, hold on, little cat content.
Oh, that's if you're watching on the YouTubes, which I was supposed to plug the YouTube like 40 minutes ago, at RBLR Sports. Yeah, like and subscribe. You can see my nephew, his son, Fafo. I've made myself his aunt because I've watched him enough that he would come out a day or two after I started watching him.
He knows you, and that means a lot for a cat like him.
Yeah.
He wishes every living thing in the world was dead except for him and I. Oh, and sometimes he remembers you exist. Sometimes he remembers my mom exists. And then you guys, you make the cut.
Yeah.
This whole thing we're doing started because we scored a goal, and we decided it was okay for us to talk about other stuff, by the way.
Yep.
Because we got ourselves in a good mood, which is always dangerous with you and I. We can't be happy.
No.
Things go weird. Tell us about the goal, Liz. How did it happen? Who scored it?
We already said Giammona.
How did it happen, Liz? Who assisted it?
Giammona.
Sid Giammona. Come on.
Sid Giammona.
Hey, let me get a nice hot plate of Sid Giammona. Yeah, it's just your average Sun FC style goal. Sid Nassell on the right wing, dribbling. Usually she'll cut towards the end line and find somebody crashing into the goal. But she's got good vision. She really does. And Dallas sunk in defensively, which meant that Carly Giammona was alone, unmarked at the top of the box. So play the ball back to Carly. She honestly slick.
Just rips it.
Slick. Such a good goal.
Yeah.
One-timed. Smooth. Paintbrushed it. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Carly is like I mean, it's gotta suck for Carly and Sid. They're like two of the top 10 players in the league. Easy. And to be suffering on a work like 9th out of 9th, God, dude. God. But yeah, good goal. Good 68th minute, kind of late. Enough time to be worried that Dallas might score another, but also enough time to be like, wow, we snagged this one. And Dallas does try. It could have been 3-0. It could have been 2-0. It's 1-1 now. Dallas has probably 2 chances late in the game to make it 3-1. Dumb look on his face. To make it 3-1 right now. But my girl, Emery Wegener, 6 syllables when you say the girl name. She came up huge twice late in the game. Probably the 2 best saves of the entire season for this team. Like we haven't had like an Orcus style penalty save or anything like that. It was just this was great. 74th minute, good, well taken corner kick by Trinity, but Wegener tracks it well. She's in the right spot when the header comes off of McCutcheon's head, and she dives to her right, saves it. Lights out, love it. 6 minutes later, in the 80th minute of the game, there's a shot from kind of far out, but it hits that turf, and some goofy things can happen when the ball hit turf with a little spin. But she dealt with it, pounced on top of it. You know, we've seen previous goals go in to that goal at Big Jim Stadium, and she prevented it. So you got to give some credit for Wegener. Coming from up the depth chart, 3rd choice keeper, you know, and make it a choice.
I mean, at no point was I worried. I was worried about the team, but I was never worried about her specifically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Which does say a lot, because I mean, like the first goal was not. I mean, would have been nice if she had grabbed it. Obviously, yes. But there were 4 other players that had to get through first, so I can't really blame her.
No, Emery looked so good. She looked like
I mean,
commanding.
It makes me wonder what the hell is going on with Bella Crashy.
Yeah. I got a lot of questions about
what
our 2 European signings, Crashy and Sandrine. I have no idea what their deal is. I really don't.
It's that what is it? It's that clip from Veep where it's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's the one. But that was worth it in my opinion.
Yeah, no, you nailed it. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. I mean, and it's so crazy for Emery to like actually have looked so confident and commanding and have given us so much confidence. Because you look at a player like Hope Heisey. At this point, she's maybe our favorite goalie in the league. You look at a Hope Heisey, you look at a Cosette Morche, Fort Lauderdale last year. They're big goalies with commanding presences. You look at them and you go, oh, God, how are we going to score on that? You look at Emery Wegener and you go, I got a pretty good idea how we score on that.
Yeah. She's like 5'7" or something. We looked it up. That's pretty short.
I think she's listed like 5'5", 5'6".
No
and
way,
that's
really?
That's listed height. That's like studs on type. We're a small team.
It says 5'7". Yeah, that's still.
Yeah, she's not 5'7". I guarantee. We're a small team in every position. We have like what? Tosh and Henny are tall. Those are our tall players.
Bissett.
Yeah, I guess she is. She didn't play.
Taller, but okay, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, like Masambo's tall, right? Or is that just her hair? She got tall hair.
She do.
She
looks lanky.
Yeah. Pull that up. Let me know.
Yeah. It says 5'9".
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I think Wagner did a great job of closing the game out, and ended 1-1. I think for most of the game, you say Dallas is hard done by that result, but I think with the late surge and the late saves, especially from Emery, I think it's a well-deserved point for us. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was a better fight this game than it was last week when Denise and Jordan said, wow, we showed a lot of fight. I think we showed better fight this week.
Yeah, still a little frustrated. We had 8 corners.
Yeah.
We didn't really do much with them.
Any of them. Yeah. Like
I said, two shots on target for 10 shots total is not great.
That's not good at all. That's Fort Lauderdale style shot conversion right there.
Yeah.
Not good. Liz, you got a player of the match for us?
Yeah, my player of the match is Giammona.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
She scored goal. She keeps scoring goal.
It's
hard not to like her.
She scored goals so often.
Yeah.
Nice goals.
But also really good goal. This was such a nice goal from right. I think she was either right on the box or right outside the box, and she just rips it, and it's beautiful. Icy
goal. Glacier freeze, Gatorade style goal.
Yeah.
This was a cool blue glacier freeze deodorant style goal, just smooth. It didn't stink. It was smooth. No residue. That was an aluminum free goal.
Oh my god. All right, Tom, who's your player of the match?
My player of the match was Emery Wegener. I love a goalie. I love a smaller goalie. And I love a goalie who called upon first professional game, first game for the team, first time, in front of the home fans, doesn't let the early goal rattle her, commands her defense. You got a young center back in front of her. You want to kind of help, and I think she did. She's a coach as well. And then comes up huge late in the game, makes a couple massive saves to keep the draw. I love it. It's the first time I felt really good about a goalkeeping performance in a long, long time for this team.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Yeah, I'm giving it to all 6 syllables. Emery Grand Wagoneer. Emery, the red shirt Grand Wagoneer.
Stole my joke.
You didn't use it. I had to. Is it 6 syllables or is it 4? Do you want me to do this again? Emery.
Make it 8 with Emery Grand Wagoneer. Which Emery, by the way, I'm so sorry. We were just saying dumb stuff while watching the game, and I came with Emery Grand Wagoneer because
that's your nickname now.
Yeah.
Emery Grand Wagoneer, presented by Jeep.
Yep.
It's either
Gainbridge Super League.
The Gainbridge Super League Jeep Save of the Week by Emery Grand Wagoneer.
Grand Wagoneer.
It's really good. It really is. And it's to me, it's either 6 syllables, Emery Wegener, or it's 4, Emery Wegner. I want to hear her say it. I have to hear her say it now.
Yeah.
Because it could be 5.
We missed it. They all do their names at the beginning.
Oh, did they? They do. I didn't hear it at all this game.
No.
I was at the USF game earlier that day.
Yeah.
So I was in a good place overall. Yeah. I left my keys at a Cuban restaurant. I love Tampa.
We found them.
Yeah, they were always there.
And
I knew where they were.
knew the Spanish word for keys.
Yeah, very smart, Liz.
Yeah.
Muy inteligente. Yeah. Well, call RBLR Deportes because you got a new co-host.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I knew where they were. I left them there on purpose. They were too much to carry around for the rest of the night. It was heavy.
Yeah, you really just wanted to buy me breakfast.
Yeah, that was the plan all along.
Yeah.
It was good, right? Shout out La Teresita, official Cuban restaurant of RBLR Sun.
Yeah.
Columbus Avenue, Columbus Drive, Columbus. I grew up in Tampa. I've been to Columbus so much. I don't know if it's a drive or an avenue. It's 5 syllables, he's telling me. Where's the 5th syllable? Is it Emery or is it Wegener?
It might be Emery Wegener.
Or is it Emery Wegner? 3-syllable first name I'm hearing. Is that right? Emery Wegner?
Emery Grand Wagoneer.
Oh my God. Leave a comment. How many syllables do you use when you say her name? Check the Discord real quick. We're gonna take a brief interlude. That's a picture of your cat. That's a picture of my cat.
Emery Wegner.
Emery Wegner.
And she is 5.
That's not what I would have done, but it's her name. So 5-syllable Emery Wegner. Nah, screw that. Around me, she gets all 6, whether she wants it or not.
Around
Emery
me, she gets
Wegener. 8. Around you, she gets 8. Yeah.
Yeah, Emery Grand Wagoneer. And I say this as someone who also has she doesn't have a ridiculous last name. I just have a crazy last name.
Elizabeth Grand Wiederacht.
Yeah.
All right, that's our game. Let's get into the portion of the show where we talk about the teams that aren't called Tampa Bay Sun.
All right, DC played Brooklyn, ended 2-2. Started off with DC's Loza Abera gets a goal in the 19th.
Yep.
What the heck acronym is that?
What are you
Initialism.
doing? Oh, that? Yeah, 33rd minute goal from DC Power by Gianna Gorley. A classic, prime, delicious example of keep up with me right now. When playing it out of the back goes wrong.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm,
okay.
Yep. Yeah, Brooklyn got
I never would have gotten that. Holy crap.
Oh, I know. It's great. Once you know it's a thing, you start noticing it all the time.
That's funny.
Brooklyn got too cute with it. Goalie played it to the right back. Right back goofed around with it, played it back to the goalie. A little bit of a heavy touch. Boom, Gianna Gorley's right there. Teams love playing it out of the back. You want to organize. You want to see what your midfield wants to do. If you screw that up, you get scored on. Gianna Gorley pounced. Perfect example. Look it up. When playing it out of the back goes wrong. WPIOOTBGW.
Yeah, so for reference, guys, it just says Gianna Gorley and then this long initialism.
Yeah, made sense to me.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
And Liz, it's going to make sense to you next time you see it, okay?
Yes.
Now you're inducted.
In the 59th, Brooklyn gets a goal. Sam Kroger gets a free kick. Kelsey Hill gets the last touch, but we think it was a header by Breslin.
Yeah, it was kind of a goof goal. Breslin got up for it, but it came off the back of Kelsey Hill, kind of stupid looking goal. But that just meant DC was so discombobulated.
Yeah. Brooklyn gets another goal to tie it up in the 80th. Rebecca Cook on the counterattack. What is fantastic give and go?
What do you mean, what is fantastic give and go? Have you watched soccer before?
Yes.
She gave it to a player and she went and she got it back. A give and go.
Oh, okay.
They call it a wall pass in America a lot of the time.
Okay.
Oh, nice little give and go. We watched this goal together. All right.
2 days ago. That was an eternity. Or 1 day ago. An eternity.
1 day ago, an eternity.
An eternity.
Yeah. So nice, fun game out of DC and Brooklyn. Kind of a roller coaster. You think DC's good, and then Brooklyn claws it back and you thought Brooklyn was bad, but like, who really knows about these two teams? DC is better than they were last year, and Brooklyn is about what you think they are, I guess.
Yep.
Yup. Last Saturday, in addition to our game, there was also Lexington versus Spokane, a game I was really looking forward to. I thought there was going to be a lot of fireworks, some bad blood. It ended 0-0. It sucked. Boring ass game. Not what was advertised.
And then Carolina played Spokane when this airs yesterday.
Yep, Wednesday.
And Spokane did win 1-0.
Yeah. I missed the goal. Did you see it? Okay.
I watched the game, but I don't remember the goal because too many things have happened.
It's been an eternity since that. It was like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours.
Jesus, come on. Yeah. Madison Mercado did not score. I can tell you that, though. So she did not tie the league record for consecutive.
No, although what was funny was Carolina just absolutely wasting a PK.
Yeah. Carolina sucks, dude. What's their problem?
Yeah, like
I know what our problem is. What's their problem? We don't have any players. They got all their girls, right?
Yeah. I watched this game. They pulled up the injury list. It was 2 players per team, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know it could be that short.
Yeah. It's
Oh, you know what it was? Okay, I just went back and I looked at the goal. Keeper came way too far out. Very unlike Megan McClelland at all. Like, just came way too far out. And it was just ripe for the striker.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, it was Tori Waldeck's first goal.
Oh wow. Okay. I think she was with them last year even.
Yeah.
She sounds familiar. Well,
just
I'm
absolutely glad. Like nobody tackles her, and they should. Like, you could have gotten a yellow at that point. It's like 30 minutes in. Who cares? Like, if you're gonna prevent it, like, you can see the disaster as it's happening.
Good. Yeah, Carolina sucks. Thank God.
Yeah, I had a friend who went to the game, and she texted me afterwards. Okay. She said, "Well, we didn't tie."
No. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, we normally have like 2 players injured on a good day.
Yeah. And one of them's Yuki.
Yeah, we always have Yuki injured, and then somebody else probably. That's just sports. So 2 versus 11. I mean, good. 3. Wow. Sucks to be a Carolina. Sucks to be us, I thought, but not really.
Yeah, someone on the USL Discord took that picture of the 4 undefeated teams that are left, just like X'd out Carolina. It's just like, it's ice cold. I love it.
All right, so short week, weird week of games coming up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Friday and Sunday games.
Yeah, which I like. There's no Rowdies game on Saturday either, right?
Nope.
I have nothing to do Saturday, and I love that for myself.
We should get you glasses.
We probably should eventually. Some point. Friday, 6 p.m., Lexington versus Dallas. I'm looking forward to that.
I feel like this is going to be some chaos.
It usually is when they play. But this is a new Lexington. It's a new Dallas. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I'd love to see, because we've played Dallas. We haven't played Lexington. So I'd kind of like to see how everything might shake. I think we get another couple weeks until we actually have to play the horses anyway, too. So good.
Other horses?
The green ones. The ones that don't have wings.
Gotcha.
All
right. Fair. They're not horses. They're Pegasuses.
Yeah. And then 2 games on Sunday. 2 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. 2 o'clock, Carolina versus Jacksonville. I could barely care less about it.
Yep.
I hope they both lose.
That'd be nice. A 0-0 tie would be great.
Yeah, honestly. Every game besides ours should be a 0-0 tie.
Yes, please. Could people stop getting points? Because we need to catch up.
And then 3 o'clock, Brooklyn versus Fort Lauderdale. 0-0 draw. Again, please. I'm taking you.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Sun fans, you don't have to suffer this weekend.
We don't have a score prediction, Eureka. There's no game.
There's no game to predict, Eureka.
He's kidding.
Look at this guy. He thinks he's so funny.
Go
back to Alabama, okay?
Yeah, go back to your biscuits.
All right. Yeah, go back to your biscuits. I got to go to the bathroom. This has been a fantastic show. Let's, we don't have a game. Let's end it like that. See ya.
Bye.
Hit the music.
Hit the music, yeah.
Thank you for tuning into this presentation by RBLR Sports. On your way out of the stadium, please remember to like and subscribe.